According to the US Department of Labor, the minimum wage for the entire United States of America is $7.25 an hour. So, in today's video, I'm going to be trying to prove that a Roblox developer can survive and make minimum wage just by developing. I guess I could also prove that you should maybe go back to flipping burgers. I guess we'll see. We're gonna find out in this video. So the challenge of this video is to make a Roblox game within 1 hour and then see if I can sell that Roblox game for $7.25 in a 20-minute period afterwards. Alright, so I have 1 hour on the clock starting now. Just so you guys know that I'm not cheating, you can also check on the bottom right of my screen. It is currently 9:20 a.m., so I have until 10:20 a.m. to make this game. So first up, I'm going to start planning. To be honest, when I thought of this video idea, I kind of started planning in my head, so I have a good idea of what I'm going to do already, but I'm going to just try and flesh it out a bit. It took like 2 minutes to just plan it out a little bit, think about it a bit. So these are the main features that I'm going to have. I'm going to have 3 maps at least. I'm going to have Rising Lava, and I'm going to have a round system with coins for each round played. And a coin shop to buy items. Alright, so I'm in Roblox Studio right now, opening up a blank base plate. Because I am going to have to make this completely from scratch. So I think the first thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to build a very simple lobby. I don't want to spend too much time on this because I do have 3 maps to make, and I want to make the obby a bit long on all 3 of the maps just because I want there to be a bit of gameplay. So I'm going to start designing this now. Alright, so I've built a very basic plate area for my lobby. I'm just going to leave it like this for now. I'm just going to group this together. If I have time, I'm going to come back and work on the lobby a bit more. I really hope I have time because this does not look great at all. But it's a good start. And then I think I'm going to get started on the map. I think I'm going to make the map about like this big maybe. And I'm going to build an obby on this. Alright, so I think I'm going to make this obby like foresty themed. Alright, so I'd say I'm making decent progress on the obby. Let's see how much time we have left. Okay, we have 53 minutes left. That's not bad. It's only been a few minutes, so I can keep developing this. I did use a texture pack from the toolbox. You did see that, right? Alright, I know I said I'd make this completely from scratch, but I promise the texture pack is going to be the only thing that I use that I didn't make personally. I'm just so bad at making textures. I can't do them to save my life. So I'm going to maybe take some of these, put them on here. Doesn't look perfect, but it does look better than just being completely blank. But maybe I can put this one on sort of like a leaf texture, and then I'll also put that on here. Alright, there we go. So I'd say this looks fine, and then I'll just texture around this, texture these. I'm going to delete this, copy this over here, do the same thing with these other 2. And then we have ourselves a much better looking obstacle course area. Alright, time to change these borders because they are in green right now, which doesn't look amazing. So I'm going to change these to white maybe. Okay, that doesn't look horrible. Alright, so I think I've finished a good portion of the first map, but unfortunately I'm not making amazing time. I have 47 minutes left. I'm going to give myself 10 more minutes on this map, and then I'm going to move on. Alright, so I am making pretty good progress. I'm actually going to go ahead and test this real quick just to make sure that the scaling of the obby is correct. Alright, so it's been about like 20 minutes, and this map is starting to come together a bit. I think I'm going to spend a little bit more time on this, and then I'm going to try to improve the lobby area a bit. As you can see, I have a few simple tree builds. As you can also see, I'm not really much of a builder. But yeah, no, I don't think this is coming along too terribly. It's just I'm worried about the obby being too short, so I think I'm going to spend another few minutes on this one. Alright, I'm just going to snag this over here, put this up here for victory plate. We step on it to win. Just going to drag that down, scale that down a bit, put that up here, and then, okay. You know what? This isn't horrible. Alright, I made this in something like 10 minutes. I think I'm going to just go with this because I'm starting to run out of time, and I don't want to spend too much more time on the first map. Now I'm going to try and improve the lobby a bit. So this is our current lobby. Not amazing. I think if I maybe like add a few textures to it, and a few props, I could really improve that. I think one prop I could add is maybe like a box, like a wooden crate. So I'm going to have like a few of these. Just kind of like over here. And I'm gonna have like a tree around it because this could be like a jungle area, like for the jungle map. All right, I'm gonna start texturing the actual lobby area too. So I'm gonna add some wood down over here. I'm gonna color this. Okay, wait, that is not a wood color. I'm gonna color this maybe like this weird, like light brownish color maybe. And then the edges obviously need to be white just to make it look better. I might make 2 maps instead of 3 just for time constraints. So I'm just gonna copy this over. I'm gonna try and go off of this like same sort of template. All right, look at that. Just like that, our second map is now finished. I'm gonna add like a little obby in the lobby area. I'm just gonna copy 3 of these boxes, just move them in here so it looks like there's something to do. Okay, that's probably fine. You know, I'm gonna make these a little bit lower. All right, there we go. All right, now it's time to group these up now that I have my 2 maps. I have 34 minutes remaining. I might actually have time to make a 3rd map. We'll see, but I really want to get started with the scripting because I'm worried that I'm not going to finish, and if I don't finish, I'm not going to have a game. So I'm going to start scripting now, and if I have time to make a 3rd map, I will do so. All right, so I've been scripting for a few minutes. That took a lot longer than I thought, but I guess I just don't script well under pressure, time pressure. But here we go. I do have a moving lava block. So I'm just gonna script a damage script for this now, and then I'm going to make the round system. So I think I'm gonna just make a simple GUI round display system, and then it'll just teleport the players into the map, because right now I have, let's see how much I have. Okay, 26 minutes left. Alright, so let's get started, and I'll add a text label in here. Alright, so at this point we have exactly 20 minutes remaining, and honestly I'm feeling pretty good about this. I finished a lot of the scripting, which to be honest it isn't too much scripting, it's pretty simple stuff. But I should be able to finish within the time limit, and then I want 5 minutes at the end just to make like a thumbnail and a game icon for it as well. Alright guys, I am back. There's 15 minutes on the clock, now 14. I finished all my scripting so far. Things are looking pretty good. So if I test this out right now, hopefully it'll work. I think I'm gonna add some music, and then I'm gonna make a thumbnail for it because we have 12 minutes left. I don't think that I have enough time to make a 3rd map. So okay, let me go test some music. Okay, so it doesn't look too bad. I think I'm gonna leave it like this for now because I'm running out of time, and I should probably be making a thumbnail as in like game icon, because this will be a good thumbnail, but I need a good game icon. Okay, this isn't too bad. I think I'm gonna just roll with this for now because we have 3 minutes remaining. I'm just gonna check the game just to make sure there's no like final bugs or errors. Just something I discover like right before trying to sell it, you know? Alright guys, the time is now officially up. We are at 0 seconds. It is 10:20 a.m. So I think I'm going to put all this stuff together. I'm going to put the thumbnail together. I'm going to put the icons together. And then I'm going to try and sell it. Alright, so my 20 minutes to sell just started, and I honestly have no clue how I'm gonna sell this. I've never really sold a game before. There's been like developer games like this right here popping off on Roblox, so maybe I can join this and maybe someone will pay $7.25 for my game. 3 minutes on the clock, 2 minutes really, to sell our game. Hopefully we can get a person before the time runs out. Okay, let's see.
A few moments later.
I think I'm going to get these guys. Okay, it's a lava rising game. Add me, I'll show you. So I guess once the minute is up, I can't get any new clients, but I'm going to still try and sell it in that time. I think Zell is our last hope, so I'm going to accept this guy's friend request.
Can I have cheeseburger,
I'm going to have him join me, and hopefully He will pay the 20 Robux for the game with the impression that he's gonna pay 725, get the game, and then I can prove once and for all that a Roblox developer can survive by just developing Roblox games. Alright guys, so quick update. I talked to Zell on Discord a bit off camera, and he didn't want to pay 725 Robux for it, but he agreed to pay 225 Robux for it. And so basically what I did was I sent him a 20 Robux Game Pass, and I told him to buy that first, and then I'll send a Robux Game Pass worth 205 Robux for him to buy after to pay for the rest of it. Obviously this is 225 Robux, so it's a 225 equivalent, so $2.25. However, I didn't make him pay the full price. I basically just sent him the 20 Robux Game Pass to make sure that, you know, he would have actually bought it if I sent him the other half of the Game Pass. But I gave him the game after he paid 20 Robux. And so I guess this answers the question, can you make minimum wage making Roblox games? So I guess the answer to that is probably no, and unfortunately this challenge is probably a fail. But we still made $2.25, which I think is pretty good. You know, I honestly, going in, wasn't really expecting to make anything out of it. So, yeah, guys, subscribe.